Hey, collective. Up here with another intuitive message. Um, okay, so the energy I'm getting, okay, is very drained, alright? I noticed too, like, I was picking up a lot with things, like, I just maybe feeling like just something not worth putting the energy into or something like that. Somebody may be worrying about that, like worrying, yeah, or worrying about someone feeling like that, yeah, because I feel like that, because like I'm telling you, my channel was doing really good, and before, I don't know what happened, and I don't want to dwell on that or try to pinpoint exactly what the fuck happened, or um, but it just seems like it's not showing up, like the hard work, yeah. Okay, so this is a message for someone or the people in the collective that feel like no matter how much work they're putting in, it's not really making a difference. Someone could feel like they're working so hard and it just, yeah, it's just so much. Okay? Getting the Four Swords. Constant worrying. In need of rest. Just overworked. Just overworked and underpaid. That's what's coming up now in the world. This whole shit, with the food stamps and just everything. Just the back and forth and just the lack of empathy and how money is just so like, with people against each other and just hating each other and, you know, like, yeah, just feeling like life is just not fair. Yeah. Everybody has different lots in life. And, for some reason, it just, it's so funny because, like I said, a lot of, there'll be people who'll be criticized. Oh, you get Section 8, you get this, you get that, judging, like, for example, like, with my own personal thing, like, someone who gets supported by their mom, gets supported by their partner, like, really doesn't have, is not working, but has the nerve to, like, kind of have opinions about somebody who gets a bunch of assistance or blah, 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 whatever. Um, everybody in life struggles. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody goes through struggles. Like, where is the common ground? Like, it's just so hard. It's just so draining. Yeah, like, I feel like that. Like, okay, so before I was struggling, and I was being criticized for not working and blah, 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 exactly. And now I'm working, but I still feel drained, and it's hard because, like I said, I'm someone who struggles from a lot of, like, ailments, okay? Because of my sensitivity nature, because of my gifts, the fact that I pick up on things and blah, blah. But there's no sympathy for that. So it just makes it harder. Like I was picking up on that blessing and the cursing. People look at me and they don't, you know, it just sucks. It's just, life is just, I'm getting the ecclesiastes, like it's all meaningless. But, yeah, drained, in need of rest, okay? Something is back here. I don't know what if that's representing a scent, okay? Yeah, it's just so crazy, like, the things that I've been seeing in the sky, like that video that I put that looked like, I didn't know if it was a plane or an angel on that Illuminate channel. One of his videos, it has one of the pictures, it has that. Like, a few of his videos, the things I see in the sky, it has that. So I know this all has to do with the Lord and is divinely guided, the revelations, everything. I was picking up on the dragon's demise earlier. The horrible, wretched process, whatever, the dragon's demise. Keep picking up on the 88. Yeah. And she was the year of the dragon. But also I'm picking up on Trump. So my daughter came in today talking to me about Trump, how Trump has been very sick. And I was noticing that, like, lately. I'm like, someone's really sick. I've been picking up on that for like the last month. Okay? And I was just thinking to myself yesterday, like, damn, Trump was all gung-ho and blah, blah, but lately I haven't heard much from him because he's been sick. Okay? My daughter was saying how Trump is 79 years old. I was like, how old is Trump? 79. I'm like, oh, that's my birthday. 79 years old. She's like, it's funny, though. She's like, who else is 79? Bush. I think she said George Bush and Bill Clinton. They're both 70. Though all three of them are 79. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Because 79 is my birthday again, coming up, 7-9. And I keep getting that, 7-9, 7-9. And she was like, it's interesting how she said that, like, the living president now is 79 years old. Something about since before she was born, something like that. I don't know what exactly she said, but it was so weird. And then, because I keep picking up on 23 years. Has it been 23 years since Bush was president? Obama was president in 2008, right? Yeah, no, it hasn't been. Bill Clinton, I don't know. Anyways, but something with the 79, the three presidents, I keep picking up on the three. And something about, because Trump is a dragon too. The dragon's demise. And she was like, I don't think he's going to live. I think he's going to die. Yeah, 444. I don't know. Protection. 57. Change. Somebody's highly protected. Maybe has to be highly protected from elites. The elite. Who have targeted people. I don't know. I just feel so drained. I don't know if I'm picking up on that. I just been so drained. Picking up on the collective energy. The negative effects that people have had to endure. Dragon, yeah. Was on his head. I've been feeling so dizzy, I gotta make an appointment with my doctor though. I have to. I'm going to get my head checked. Hangman. Upside down. Upside down. 12. 12. 12th house. Hidden enemies. King of Cups. King of Cups. A King of Cups is feeling like this. Constant worrying about somebody. And the fact that somebody has hidden enemies. The fact that somebody is a target. Somebody worries about that. Yeah, the devil. About these devilish shits, these rituals, these whatever. These people that want to burn someone up. Horns. Devil. Oh my God, yes. Oh, I seen a short. I'm gonna have to share it, but just like their masks weren't like that, but their ears were like that. There was 3 of them. Like they look like creatures. Fire. But yeah, okay. So King of Cups constantly worries about the devilish shit that they've done, and okay, something about rolling out the red carpet. You see the red carpet, but it's so thin, so skinny. And something they took it too far or something. They just took things too far. And somebody like something about the last straw. The pressure got too much. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups. Somebody's wish fulfillment is to come in. I keep getting the 3. See the 3 again. 3 pyramids. 9 of Cups, so that's like happiness, wish fulfillment, rewards. But also, you could have that like not like boasting kind of energy, death. Knight of Cups. And I like it anyway. Trying to make it over to my favorite place. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Red nose. Clown. Constant struggle. Somebody feels like they're in a constant struggle. Five of Cups. Sadness. Worrying about someone being so sad. Skirt. Something about a skirt. Red skirt. Red dress. Color red. Satisfaction. So root chakra, red. Feeling safe. Physically safe. Money. Money, yeah. And health. Old statements and bills. Steal your identity. Page of Swords. Birds on watch. There they are. There they are. Blue and yellow. I don't know why I was so significant. She was telling me about the presidents and they're sick. I knew I was picking up on the varicose vein thing. You know, that my veins were hurting. And then, damn, it's just so crazy, bro. My turtle tattoo is so broken out and high. Like, Like I was picking up on that pain from the Red Sox guy. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. I had to deal with that pain for like almost an hour. And another thing I was picking up on the horse and carriage ride. And then I seen that an incident happened with a trainer, one of the people that were training for that. There was an incident. They got hurt. Yeah. Page of Swords. So somebody's constantly worried about sadness. Okay, somebody always just focusing on the spill cups instead of focusing on possibilities. Okay, Page of Swords. Yellow. Six. Yeah, I keep picking up on the number 6. I got another $10 cash road that is number 6 again. So 6. I know you'll come around to me eventually. So Page of Swords, messaging. So somebody's constantly worrying about appeal. See, I keep getting that. Appealing. Somebody worrying about the things that somebody's messaging or come back to me eventually. So maybe somebody's not messaging someone. And so it drains somebody. Death. 6 of Wands. Drain. 6 of Wands. Failure. Disgrace. Okay, 6 of Staffs. Recognized. Being recognized. Okay, so somebody is constantly worrying, drained. Okay. About the sadness and pain. Six. Yeah, 6. There goes that Page of Swords. 6. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Recognizing. Okay. High Priestess. Somebody's High Priestess abilities. Okay, so somebody's worried. Okay. All right. About someone being a target, being on a government watch list, perhaps, or something like that. Yes, a target of government, elite, whatever, gang stalking. Yes, because of somebody's High Priestess ability, somebody's ability to see behind the veil, somebody's gifts. Somebody's worried about this. But also worried about somebody constantly dealing with draining situations. Okay? You see this? There's like 6 in the line. Why is somebody? You see how his hand is like turning around on themselves, or somebody punching themselves? Somebody's worried about how somebody feels, or how somebody's confidence is not good or something. The Chariot. Yeah, because of dealing, I guess, with just energy vampires. Ace of Wands. So excited, okay. So somebody it may feel bad that somebody may have been excited about some things, but kind of is what, like, somebody just holding back from being themselves, just the memories and stuff like that. Constant struggle. Something is a constant struggle for somebody because of the constant memories, okay? And because of their high priestess abilities. I keep getting that. Because somebody will always get the truth. Yeah, the hidden. The moon. What am I getting here? Why am I pointing here? Something about somebody's head. Equilibrium is off. Yeah. Dizziness. Somebody's very sensitive. Somebody's health. Did you know? 3 of Cups. 5 of Coins. Yeah, Page of Coins. If somebody knows, did you know about coming together, third parties? Yeah, 5 of Coins. And left someone out in the cold for. Page of Coins. I like it anyway. Weird. 23. See, 23. So someone could have met someone when they were 23 years old. Outside. Yeah. Sphinx. And something about coming together just to be abandoned. Page of Coins. Page of Coins, like reserved in the communication. Yeah, somebody, yeah. Now I'm getting that, walking on eggshells. Because of the negative experiences, like somebody doesn't want to have to experience those things again, or just somebody is just so tired of being a burden. Keep getting that. Just so drained. Yeah. Towers. 10 of staffs. When, yeah, someone needs to realize it takes two and that it's not all one. Some, like me, I feel guilt all the time. Like it's my fault all the time. Even though I try to say it's not me. It's not me. Internally, it's hard for me to see what is real, or like see on the surface, because I'm always looking underneath and always excusing bad behavior. Yeah, and always making my behavior seem worse, like the worst of the worst. Yeah. I just don't like to make people feel bad about their behaviors and stuff. I just don't like to do that. I I've had to learn that over time. It's just not nice to be so critical, like all the time. Because you just never know how it's affecting someone. Like, yeah, some people are real sensitive. It's really sad. Yeah. Tower moment. Tower caused so much. Queen of Cups. Somebody's sympathetic. And willing to move forward, but then it just gets worse. Yeah. Yep. 10 of Swords. Somebody's always so willing and sympathetic to move forward and excuse bad behavior and blah, blah. But it just ends up worse. Because yeah. 9 of Staffs. Battles. Somebody's resilient. But this makes somebody always on guard, though. You know? Yeah, this is someone's constant struggle. Because someone's so sensitive and so empathetic and willing to be, but doesn't get it in return. I'm just picking up on Jesus, like those struggles, those same things, and just the burden. Eventually, Page of Staffs, somebody will be enthusiastic to speak, to say, yeah, be fair, or that they want to go in the right direction or something. Judgment. Sanity. Judgment. Cute. Kilt. Kilt the enthusiasm. Trying to find. Get to work. Get back in. Get to work. Trying to find a silver lining. Yeah, try to find a silver lining in something. Judgment. Okay, red. I keep getting the red. Corn. Unicorn. Magical. Mystical. Magical. Oh, baby, cause once you know, now you know, baby, cause mystical. Magical. Page of Staffs. Things that we can clean up together. Yeah, somebody's speaking of the burdens that they have to deal with, you know? Somebody who should be experiencing peace and sunshine. Look at sunshine. Sunshine. Yeah. Temperance, angel, earth angel. Someone's been protected, yeah, since birth. Somebody needs to get an amulet of protection. Maybe made of silver, preferably. Yeah. If you're feeling unsafe, get some kind of amulet of protection made out of silver. I was getting a silver pinky ring. Maybe you could wear it around your neck on a necklace. Yeah. Or a belly chain. I'm getting belly chain. A protective belly chain. Yeah. Yeah. Especially if they're trying to attack that area, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra. Your mid ground. Someone may want to find balance, a middle ground. Yeah. And really, somebody's mourning. Someone may be really thinking about this curse, this whatever. This disruption, or somebody's could be worried about what someone's going through. Yeah, someone could be worried about somebody's ailments. Like, and maybe if somebody does go through that, maybe worrying about whether someone's ailments are just because they're picking up on somebody's energy or because it's their own health. And, you know, that could be something. I resonate with that energy. Yeah. That's crazy. It's hard when you have, like, all these gifts and stuff. People don't understand. The Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor. Stability. The Fist again. Fist. Snake. 4. Let's do it. Punch in the face. Mop. Mop. Ma, get to work. 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 Yeah. I friggin' am upset about my kid and where she works. I don't like that. I'm going to end up visiting your job and having a friggin' talk with your boss. Because I'll be damned. And I don't give a shit. We'll just save that story time for another time. But, oh yeah, don't fuck with my baby, or I will be there, all up in your face. Job or not, I don't give a fuck. And trust me, I have a way to do it. I know how to handle myself. You know? And that's why I know how to step back and allow her to handle blah, blah. But abuse is abuse. And sometimes that's where some intervening needs to be had. Yeah. The Lovers. In reverse, 6. The Choices. Down. The choices that someone's making, just letting someone down. Not being that they weren't that stable, responsible, dependable, reliable person that somebody needed. Okay? They just weren't. Somebody wasn't, and this is what somebody constantly thinks about, like what happened or what, you know, or something. Somebody just constantly reflects on this. And somebody lost a lot of weight. It looks like somebody may be really thin and maybe just looking, just not in good health. Six of Swords. Yeah, on edge. All these bunnies, swords. Yeah, just a lot of mental. Somebody's just, yeah, and cups, dwelling. Yeah, on someone being alone. Somebody waiting. Somebody sad. My baby went away. Or something like that song. I don't know. It was on in one of my videos. Yeah. Wednesday. Something about a Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know. I just really gotta take the time to... I want to take the time to, like, delete a lot of videos and stuff. And, I don't know. I gotta see what I want to do going forward, because I don't know. Fast track. Knight of Cups. Fast track. A Queen of Coins. So somebody who's got everything going, but somebody who needs support. Look at the bunny there. Eating, but it reminds me of the, yeah, eating, yes. Need support. No one else is there to help. Okay. I keep picking up on the rose, but the rose toy. And I had been picking up on that for a while because I seen a truck too, and I was like, "What's up?" And on that Juno page, he was talking about this prank that's going on TikTok, and that's what I was saying. Like, get the fuck off TikTok. All these pranks and shit, all these stupid shit. You know, I just share the real stuff that I go through and blah blah. But anyways, this stupid shit on the pranks about leaving your toy charging in front of your kids, like, that's shameful. I would be so embarrassed if my kids seen one of my sex toys. Like, that's private. You know, having one of my kids see like my sex toy out, like, whatever, if it happened, it happened, but like, to have them out charging and like thinking it's funny and recording it, you know? Yeah. Yeah, the internet has gotten crazy. White shirt. Somebody could be thinking about somebody when they wore a white shirt. Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay, something about a day that somebody was wearing like white and blue and maybe invited somebody somewhere. Stick. Stick. Something's hidden. A reason for something. Judgment. Somebody was feeling burdened about. Northwest school system. 20,000 years. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Coins. As I was saying, someone was waiting for the wheel to turn. Commitment. Four Staffs. 3, 4. Committing to coming together. Somebody was, you know, feeling bad after coming together with somebody who's just not stable. Okay? The choice to work together. And be welcoming. Twin flame, I'm getting. Twin flame. Page of Cups. Fish. Invitation to come together. Death. Crying. Somebody was going through something or crying. Apologize. Cry, devil. Cry. Go ahead and ruin someone else's life. Isn't that Benson Boone, whatever? Like that concert shit that happened with that guy? Yeah, just creeps. Just creeps. Women can't go nowhere without creeps being around. Just creeps everywhere. Divine feminine, just creeps. Creeps. Vulture. Yeah, see the blue. White and blue. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Steven Tyler. Honoring a legend. The right time. Yeah. Somebody is up in their head about something about not making the right choice, or the choices they made to be I don't know, disloyal a whole year. Ace of Coins. Investment. You'll be getting. So someone could be maybe trying to commit to trying to keep a commitment going. So someone could be going through a divorce or something like that. Yep. Somebody could be up in their head because they're going through a divorce or they're in a separation or something. Alright? And they may be just like in the in-between. Okay? And so I don't know, something about that somebody is dealing with being caught up, trying to decide, when they could be happy or something like that. Ace of Swords. Somebody could have a lot of options to be happy, maybe, but somebody's not seeing them. Or something like that. Or it could have been like that, but someone's realizing that they ain't missing nothing, or I don't know. Something like that. Six of Swords. Red. Look at the red flag. Somebody sees the red flags and still, like, and every time you just try to jump over the red flag thinking it's just a hurdle instead of a thing to stop your ass, something worse happens. I'm going off the rail on a crazy train. Prince of Darkness. Yeah, sunshine. Communication. Somebody is afraid or worried about having to communicate some kind of truth to somebody. The Hermit. So they stay secluded. in isolation. They hold back because they don't want to communicate some truth. Wheel of Fortune. Anyways, I'm tired.